Yeah, I think about going back sometimes.
What, the Delaware? Yeah, but yeah, no, I get that. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Petty Ponglyph podcast with me, your host, Evan from HIMediaTV, and the other host, the co-host, the
Uh,
Puff Kage, aka the Nomad, aka my Wolverine.
out of many names, I suppose.
Man of many names indeed, my friend. So
um,
what's happened in the last week? Uh,
uh,
I heard
you first.
without spoilers, and I know that it's because your craven ass has watched it. Without spoilers for those listening at home, how traumatizing! I heard that the new episode of One Piece was fairly traumatizing.
So you know what's fun? For me is I haven't watched One Piece since before the hiatus. Just because I like to have something to binge. My worst fear as a One Piece fan was actually catching up on One Piece because then I would just like it's the same feeling as finishing Naruto. You have a hole in your life and nothing to fill it, and you're just waiting week to week for the next thing to come back. Like, ugh. So
I'm gonna be honest. After I finished Naruto, I was very much operating on a level of I think I'm done with anime.
yeah, I get it. I get it because
I think
you
that was it.
can't
I
find.
think when I read the final chapter of Naruto on the bus on that April, on the fucking what was it, the 14th of April, I think it was, like
Yeah,
in 2015. Honest to Christ, I was done with anime at that point and I just
because a lot of anime, specifically the shonen genre, is just a lot of bullshit. Yes, there's a lot of anime with substance. Yes, there's a lot of animes with good stories, but none of them get to you quite the way that Naruto does.
yeah, and I mean everybody has their like shonen of choice. Like mine was Naruto.
Yeah,
God knows yours is One Piece. My lady
mine
friend
used to be
T,
Naruto.
hers is Bleach. She loves the fuck out of Bleach. You
Oh,
know,
hey, a big three trio right here.
fucking a right, fucking a right. So
Well, I consider
ultimately,
myself a big three connoisseur.
honestly, you know what I like more than you know what I honestly liked a little bit more than Naruto to a degree.
What?
Yu Yu Hakusho,
Oh,
specifically
that
the
show is
manga.
um really.
Yes,
That show is absolute cinema.
because the manga goes so much further in more detail than the fucking show does, especially in like the post stuff when like Yusuke is like now an adult and what he's doing and like we're kind of like wrap up. That stuff's really cool because like it gets to like Dragon Ball Z levels of like bullshit, but like temporarily enough where it's cool and not like contrived.
Yeah, yeah, I hear you. Um, I I've loved Yu Yu Hakusho ever since I was watching it as a kid. Then I grew up a little bit and realized how dope it actually was. But you know what's funny that you mentioned how Yu Yu Hakusho actually is a great one. Have you ever
Yeah.
noticed how Bleach is Yu Yu Hakusho reskinned?
I wouldn't know because I've only watched like the first 7 episodes of Bleach.
Yeah, bro. Bleach is Yu Yu Hakusho reskinned. Instead of
Hold
so
on,
Yusuke dies.
hold on. Before we continue this, I'm gonna pause the recording and I'm gonna go kidnap Tiffany real quick, and I want you to say that to her, and I want her to hear
Okay,
her response. Give me
okay,
one
okay,
second.
okay, okay, okay.
All right, all right. All right. So say what you said to her, and I want to hear your reaction.
I said the funniest thing about what we were just talking about is that actually he mentioned that you were a big Bleach fan. While he was a Naruto fan, I'm a One Piece fan. So I was like, oh, look, a trio of the big three. That's awesome. And then he mentioned Yu Yu Hakusho, and I was like, you know what's funny about what we were just talking about? Bleach is actually Yu Yu Hakusho reskinned. Um, thoughts on that? Do you know anything about that?
Yeah.
What do I
I've
mean?
never actually I've never watched Yu Yu Hakusho, so
That's
Oh
one
no.
you gotta at least read it. It's good.
I know the
Okay. Okay.
general,
So
like, barely the premise.
So Yusuke and Ichigo are both preteen slash teenage troubled teens that are pretty much like tough guys that come across this magical girl from the sky that in their world is called a Grim Reaper or a Soul Reaper. Um, in
Oh,
Yusuke's
yep.
world, in Yusuke's world he dies. In Ichigo's world, he gets into trouble. But after that happens, they then become the equivalent of one becomes a soul detective, the other one becomes a fucking soul reaper. Sorry, yeah, soul detective, was that what was that? Was that right? Evan, what is it that Yusuke becomes?
He can't hear you. What is it that the
Right,
one character?
Yusuke.
Hold on, let me steal this real quick. Sorry, darling. What'd you say, Dickie McGee's axe?
What? Geez. Um, what does Yusuke become? A soul detective?
Yeah, it becomes a soul
Spirit
detective.
detective.
Spirit
Spirit
detective.
detective.
Yeah, not wrong though. 100% right. Now I'm gonna have to, because if I like Bleach, then I know I'm gonna like that then.
They diverge
No
on their
taken.
own into their own stories, but
They
the
do diverge
premise
into their
is
own stories,
exactly
but the
yeah, but
premise
the
is
premise is
exactly
exactly
the
the
same.
same.
We'll watch a little bit, like while we're winding down.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, they're both great stories. I'm ashamed to admit that I haven't finished Thousand Year Blood War or what they have out.
Yeah, she's only so far into it at present.
Oh, nice, nice, good for her. It's infuriating though. I'll never go back and watch Bleach again ever.
You'll never go back and watch Bleach again ever.
Yeah, I might read the manga, but like, uh,
She just had the most indignant, offended fucking face. She's crying now.
oh no, I'm
Congratulations.
sorry. I'm sorry.
You made the woman I am deeply smitten with at this point weep.
I guess that means you got to put your hands on me now, huh?
I'm, I'm gonna put the dick in the booty and tie you out. I swear to fucking God.
Jesus Christ, bro, that got graphic, but okay.
What's up? No yearly. What is your speaking of? What do you yearly rewatch? Well,
Mm, don't rewatch anything anymore.
yeah, I understand.
I don't rewatch anything anymore. Like, I don't like. I just watch new stuff, and like I spend so much of my time watching the same animes over and over and over. You know how many times I've watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood without actually finishing it? I've never watched the final episode of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. You know how many times I have watched Soul Eater over and over and
I
it's
feel like
56 episodes long. It's really easy.
here's my thing. I have only ever watched the Adult Swim cut of Full Metal Alchemist.
I think both were on there at one point.
The non-Brotherhood one.
Really? FMA?
Yep.
Okay, okay, okay. That show's not bad. That show was actually really good. It just went a completely different direction.
That is not what people say. People
That,
trash up shit up. My ex Netta was fucking ride or die for Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and she shat on that version day and goddamn night.
maybe I was just a kid. But I liked the whole. There was one particular arc that where their teacher like literally dumped them on an island, so they had to learn how to survive with their alchemy, and with the nature, and just there were just things about that show that made sense and it made it really cool. And for example, Sloth ended up being a homunculus that was created by them because they had tried to recreate their mother, and all the homunculi were actually failed human transmutation experience. They made it make sense, and it wasn't terrible, but like like I said, maybe I was just a kid at the time. I was cool to see like any sort of weird concept. Because like I look back on I can't watch Fairy Tale anymore. I used to love Fairy Tale,
I remember
and now
you used to draw your own, like you came up with your own guild, your own tattoo image, the whole line yard.
all of that, yes,
Magic.
absolutely.
I
Now
remember
I
I
try and
remember
watch Fairy.
yeah.
Go
It's
on.
cringe.
Sorry, after you.
It's cringe. It's
It's
cringe.
so cringe. It's so
Rave,
bad.
Rave Master, the previous one is so much better.
Really? Okay.
Really. Now, don't get me wrong. Same
Machima.
art style, a little still cringe, obviously, but like I remember the cringiness I felt during Rave Master was like minuscule compared to Fairy Tale, and also like it had like overarching points and stuff, and the power creep
Mhm.
was like, like there was an end in sight with it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it felt like they were always moving forward with the plot to a degree.
Yeah, I hear you. And with Fairy Tale, you never really knew where you were going until they suddenly dropped some like random plot bullshit on you, and then like you kind of dealt with it for a second before it just like kind of went away for a long time. And I'm not even gonna lie, One Piece is very much like that. Um,
Yeah, but here's the thing though, but here's the difference. One Piece has echoes of where things are going throughout of it. Right?
Absolutely,
Like
and it's canon.
like
Yes.
like the individual arcs are the problem is that the individual arcs are so long you forget that there is an overarching story. The
Mm-hmm.
problem with
Mm-hmm.
the problem is with like Oda has had what's going to happen in One Piece by and large from beginning to end set in his head. Fairy Tale, by contrast, does that significantly less expertly. You don't know what
Yeah.
the fuck is going to happen.
Yeah.
You
Not
know,
at all.
no,
And
there's
no,
there
that's one of the things about that pisses me off about anime. In general, is like it
well,
has no direction. You don't know what the end game is. You don't know where you're going. You know what I'm
that
saying?
it is people who write anime for anime purposes rather than this is a medium by which I
Hmm.
am telling a story. There
Yeah.
it is that is why Naruto, that is why Bleach to an extent, that's why definitely One Piece are are all, you know, the greats. It's because they have, a beginning and middle and end planned out. Fairy Tale feels like something that it feels like a web comic or a web show or something that is just
Yeah.
there's
Something that's
no
supposed to
end
keep
in
you
sight.
entertained for a time.
And,
Yeah.
there's just not any kind of end in sight.
I don't mind entertainment, but I prefer a story.
Exactly. Exactly. And that ultimately is the big thing about it. Like One Piece, despite all of the criticisms I might have of it for, its meanderization, you know, I I I'm going to be honest. I think the entirety of the Thriller Bark arc could probably have been condensed by like a fifth of the episodes.
That's that. So I can't even like lie. I will not hold it against anyone. The pacing in One Piece is so fucking terrible. Yes,
It
I can
is.
argue that One Piece is only 10% filler. However, I cannot deny that in the canonical episodes, in the fucking on the fucking islands, that there is filler in to stretching things out into filling an episode. You know what I'm saying?
If I'm going to sit down and actually watch One Piece, I'm just going to do One Piece.
No, no, yeah, absolutely. Watch the One Piece when that comes out. Oh, it's going to be called the One Piece, isn't it? Or are talking about the fan made version?
I'm talking about One Piece, like the thing where they basically take all of the fucking stuff and cut out all of the unnecessary nonsense, all of the
Oh
filler.
yeah,
They cut
I'm
out
I'm
all
gonna
of the
watch that.
trades, and it's like, you know
I'm gonna
what? Like, I think they cut it down to the total time investment is down to a third of what it originally was.
yeah. I think
Which,
they're trying to keep people caught up for the One Piece when it comes out.
And honestly, I kind of want to, and I don't want to read it all.
I feel that.
I got
If you
through. I
did
got
read it
through.
though, you could catch up so much faster.
Yeah, I might. But my thing is that I read 400 chapters of Hajime no Ippo, and that has a
Oh,
thousand fucking
okay.
chapters. And I read that is 1,000 fucking chapters, and I'm like, fuck this, I'm burnt out.
I hear you. I hear
Now,
that.
Grant,
No, I
now,
have a hard time reading manga myself.
no, I prefer manga to anime just because it's less of a time investment, personally.
Yeah, I get it. Um, I struggle with it a little bit, maybe just like a short attention span. But sometimes I gotta like make myself like look at the pages, you know?
Yeah. Maybe you know what? Maybe we could turn this into like a weekly book club type of shit where we like pick up where I pick a fucking manga that neither of us have fucking read before, or one of us has read
Oh
before,
yeah,
but it's like one of these like early ones that are like still kind of cooking, like it's got like maybe 15 to 40 chapters, maybe 80 or 100 or something. Nothing like
yeah, I'm down.
super long or whatever, and then we can just do that. Like, because there's one that I want you to try, and I'm gonna send it to you after this. It's called My Life in Another World, running a book cafe, and I know it's an isekai shit, and I know it sounds contrite
I
and stupid.
hate isekais. I
I
hate
know,
isekais with a
I know,
fiery fucking passion. They're so
but
bad.
I'm going to make you read this one because this one is actually it feels like an anti-isekai. Granted, I'm going to tell you where there's a certain number of chapters at where I'm just like, at this chapter, stop fucking reading
Really?
because it's one of those things where it's like the guy who wrote it, or the probably most likely a woman who wrote it. Like, let's be so fucking for real. Probably thought I wasn't going to get another book, so she she wrapped up the first book with a nice little bow. And then she's like, "Oh, I got a second book, so I can start expanding on the world and the lore and stuff." And that never fucking happened. So it's just better to just stay with the one book.
All right, don't get my curiosity too high, because then
I'm
I'll taper off,
so
and
so
that'd be fucking sad.
so the reason why I'm suggesting it is because unlike most other like isekais and most other like romance-based manga, it's an adult romance that
Ooh.
is handled like adults, first of all. It is slow, methodical, respectful, but like fast enough that like we're getting to like meaningful shit. It to me is like one of the best pieces of like manga that I have read in recent memory, and I talk about it with everybody I can. So I'm going to share the link with you. I'll tell you what chapter to stop
Okay,
at. Go go
I
go go
appreciate
read
that.
go read it, and we'll talk about it next week.
Okay, sounds
All right.
good.
All right. So now that we've yapped a little bit, is there anything you wanted to chit chat about this week, like on your soapbox?
Uh, not in particular. I was thinking about yapping about how I want to change careers. However, um,
I feel that
I
too.
have
I empathize.
always,
My shit got automated away by AI, and now I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is my trade gonna be.
man, I'm sorry.
You already knew that. It's all
Um,
good. We're chilling. I'm living. I'm existing. I'm still alive, aren't I? That
yeah,
I
that's true.
so I didn't think I was gonna dog back in fucking 2023. I didn't think I was gonna make it to my fucking 27th birthday. So we're sitting pretty as far as I'm concerned.
Will Brock Sr. made it to 32. I still got a couple years to make it past him.
Yeah. How did he die?
You really want to know? He rage
Sure.
quit.
Ah. I empathize.
Yeah.
My
Yeah, that's
play,
what I'm. No,
but
that's literally
no,
what I'm
because it's like
saying.
I damn near dog. I was planning on logging off the server. Like I was literally planning on logging off the server like like, I thought if life did, like, I was planning on logging off the server last year, March the 1st.
Damn.
Washington Street Bridge on the side of Washington Street Ale House, not on the section, not over the water, but the one over where the side road is, where there are those steps that get you up onto the bridge, specifically on the sidewalk, so I didn't splat on the road and fuck up people's commutes when I was found in the morning.
I was driving to work one night. I was at a pretty low point in my life and just in general, and I decided that I was going to drive myself into a wall. And as I started to speed up, my mother called me, and said, "I don't know what's going on with you. I just have a feeling, but like, please don't hurt yourself. Like, I love you. I want to see you again." Blah blah blah. I was talking to my mother for like weeks at that point. She had no clue on the space that I was in.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, right.
Huh.
Yeah,
But
but
we're
yeah,
here. Yeah, Meadow,
here we are.
Meadow saved my ass. As toxic as it was, she saved my ass, and I'll always be indebted to her for that.
I don't hate my mother. We just come to conflict a lot.
You're the
And I
same.
owe her a lot. I owe her so fucking much. It's so
No,
hard.
the problem is that you have your mother's personality and you look like your dad.
They have both of their personalities and his voice and his face.
I don't think your mother ever got over the fact that your dad cheated on her with his current
She's
wife.
over it now. Her problem is that she's just generally argumentative.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And that's just to put it plainly. But yeah. I love her to death. She's done a lot for me all my life.
Yeah.
And allowed me to be myself, uh, despite our conflict. Rubber.
I'm glad she had growth.
Uh,
I'm glad she had some growth.
mm,
She's still mean
mm.
as shit, though, isn't she?
I think maybe she's had some personal growth, but she doesn't know. She still doesn't know how to talk to me.
Oh no, I never said that. I'm just saying I'm glad she. Oh yeah, I know she's still struggling with that, but yeah, she's. I think she's dealing with the repercussions of her favoritism.
Mm.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
No, not at all, not at all, not at all.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right. I'll figure
It
it
is
out.
what it is. Yeah, you know, you're good. Be fine. Playing the games lately? What you been playing, if anything at all?
I don't know what to play, and actually would love a suggestion. However, I am leaning towards one of the four games I'm juggling, right? So I'm currently thinking Power Worlds. That's Pokemon, fucking Minecraft, and my fucking Fortnite all in one game. I would love to play Power World and build a Power World community and catch pals and turn them into
And
slaves
it's cross-platform. And
and
I can
it's
play
cross
with,
platform.
and we can
Yeah,
play
yeah,
together.
exactly. Um, I've also been I'm also considering fucking Dying Light 2. That's what my fucking manager has been sorry to cuss. My manager has been suggesting to
So
me.
I cuss like a damn sailor in all my podcasts. I don't give a damn.
Oh yeah, I cuss like a damn sailor myself. So great.
All right.
Um,
I Dying Light looked interesting, but I also found out that you can't get guns in it at all, and I'm like, nah.
I heard you can get guns, but you get it way late in the game, like way late in your leveling and shit like that.
Okay, I was worried you weren't getting them at all, because
It's just the rumor.
it's the same thing in Dying Light 1, where like you don't get like access to firearms like regularly and reliably until much later in the game.
Okay.
All right, so I might
Oh,
actually give it a shot. Actually,
one of the other ones that I was like I said, it's like way late in leveling. Like I think you have to like you're pretty much just like upgrading a bunch of bats and shits and a bunch of crowbars and crap until like you get far enough to you actually get a gun, and even then like ammunition is super rare, if I remember correctly from what I was told from my manager. I'm also thinking about Monster Hunter Wilds because I would love to fucking slay monsters
that's
and
also
carry a big sword.
That's also cross-platform, and you can play with me. And Tiffany has been making me play that because she is a Monster Hunter stan, and I am, and I want to play video games with a pretty lady I like, and I will meet her where she's at.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. And the last game I'm currently considering, which I'm currently leaning more towards because two of my other friends play it, is Helldivers. I would love to join a fucking space army. The entire world against a bunch of space fucking bugs or bots. Yeah, let's go.
Also cross-platform, and I can play that with you.
Also, class platform. Yeah, I would love to do all of that. Like, let's go.
Hey, listen, man, I stream every day I don't have work at 5 p.m.
Oof.
Yep, for 2 hours, 5 to 7. Every day I don't work, like during that time period, I'm live. So we can get
I just
up to some
haven't.
shit.
I just haven't picked a game yet.
Well, here's the thing.
Uh,
Throw Baldur's Gate 3 into that bitch too. That's cross-platform as well.
okay.
It's great. And honest to God, the
So you're giving me
romance
5
dating
games
sim.
to juggle and think about it.
I mean, they're all great. All of them are great options. Doom: The Dark Ages just came out. That looks good. Elden Ring Night Reign's coming out in literally 6 days, and I'm gonna be no-lifing that shit.
Yeah,
Um,
I hear you.
no, I'm stoked, bro. Like I'm gonna fucking
Go
have a
wild,
great
huh?
time.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
yeah, no,
sure.
no.
The
This
rest
has
of the
been
year for you is gonna be.
this has been an expensive month for me, gaming wise, because I bought Wilds, I bought the next expansion for Elder Scrolls Online, which is coming out next month. I bought fucking Doom: The Dark Ages. I bought Elden Ring Night Reign. Oh my god, shit!
So been thinking about buying Oblivion. That's true. I've been considering Oblivion as
I
well.
bought him. I also bought Oblivion Remastered, motherfucker.
I know
Like,
you did.
god
I know you
damn!
did. I
I didn't even need to
I
say it. You already know.
I know you
Hey,
did. I know you did.
you honestly, Oblivion Remastered is good. The uplift looks really good. They fixed like the UI was like the biggest fucking problem. The UI is so much better now. And it's still got that authentic Bethesda jank. So I'd say go for it.
Yeah, I would love to.
So now you have 6 games.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Honest to God, just assign each one a number, roll a 6-sided die, and do it that way.
You oh, that would. Maybe. Okay, that sounds like a great idea, actually.
There you go.
So the ones that I hope that went out actually are currently Power World, Monster Hunter Wilds, and Helldivers.
All right. Are you feeling adventure-y or shooty lately? I'm gonna be honest. Go Power World. I'm gonna be honest. Go Power World. Go Power
Because it's
World.
both.
because it's not mission based. It's you can play consecutively and do whatever. You're not having to hop in and out of missions constantly to like do it. You know, you have a lot more agency. It's like Minecraft in that regard.
But I
It's
like a mission structure. Have you ever heard the theory about kids who were beat as kids and the kids who weren't beat as kids and how they play video games?
that's that's so.
So according to this theory, the kids who weren't beat as kids, like free video games or RPGs or games like Minecraft, where there's no real objectives, you can kind of do whatever you want. While game kids who were beat as kids, people who were beat as kids struggle with games like that because they need there's no right way to play the game. I
Right.
struggle with uh open world and farming games because there's no real right way to play the game. You know what I'm saying? And
True.
the games that I play, while you can explore in like gaming styles, like I play a lot of beat 'em ups, but there's pretty much just like mission objectives in your beat 'em ups. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, so here's the thing. Power World does give you objectives. It does give
Okay.
you mission. It gives you two kinds of things. It says, go to these towers, go find these towers, beat the bosses in them. Secondary, here's all these things you need to build and unlock to upgrade your base level. And go do those two things and then learn what the mechanics are and what the things you have to do to achieve those things. So you get the open-endedness gameplay of like, okay, to beat this boss, I need a pal that is I need a team of pals that are of this certain type, this certain level. I need this type of equipment. I need to go grind for that. I have a goal. Now, how do I go meet that goal?
Yeah, that's the kind of organized chaos I would actually really enjoy.
It is very much organized chaos, and it's part of the reason I really liked it. Minecraft doesn't have that. I struggle with that a little bit, but I know the internal, you do this, then you do this, then you do this, then you do this. And that's just because I played Minecraft back in the day a lot with friends.
No,
So
that's the only reason I can't get down with Minecraft because I missed it as a kid. If I had gotten my hands on Minecraft at like the 13, 14 age, I would have been all over that.
yeah,
I'm
because
damn near 30 now.
right, because when I play Minecraft, I have my own internal, you know, a checklist of things I got to do.
Yeah.
Spawn in. What's the first thing I need to get? I need to break a tree. I need to make a pickaxe. I need to make an axe. I need to make a crafting table. I make a crafting table first. Make myself a pickaxe. I need to go find stone. Go find the stone. Make stone tools, a stone sword, a stone axe, a stone pickaxe. Then is there a mountain I can dig into to make a base? Yes or no? No. I make a
That's
little dirt
cool.
hut.
You make landscape-based bases. I like that. I try to do the same thing.
Yeah. Like
I've been trying to play with my best friend, um, because a pretty girl wants me to play Minecraft, and so I'll try.
yep.
But
So
man, it's so hard for me.
here's what I'm gonna say. If let you and I can play Minecraft together, and we're gonna do it on comms, and we're gonna start it on a fresh world or some shit, and
I got a PlayStation.
I'm going to write out and text you or something a PlayStation's cross-platform with Minecraft.
I wasn't. I wasn't. I wasn't. I was just. Yeah, I was just saying that letting you know what kind of station I have.
Yeah,
PS5.
I know you. I know your PlayStation. You're good. I'm gonna write out a checklist of things for you to do, and just to get you started, just to put
Oh,
into your
that'll be
mind.
so great. That'll be so good for me.
Just
I'm
be
not
just
even
be
joking.
just because that checklist is in my head of things I need to go do, and then I have the overarching checklist of
Yeah, I
build
need my
a
little mission log.
yeah, and then it's like, and then once you get set up, you're like, okay, I have built. All right, so I've got my tools, I've got some resources. The next thing I say is build a homestead, build a house. What is your base going to look like? The goal is to build a base. And then the chaos is, what do you want that base to look like? Where do you want that base to be? And then once you figure that out, you're like, okay, I need food. So you're like, so you get the two other things where you're like, capture, see if you can get if you can get a lead from a traveling trader. If you can't, build a farm to bring over like pigs and cows and stuff. If you can't do that, build a farm, build a hoe, plant some wheat, plant some potatoes, plant some carrots if you found them. You know, do that. And like, okay, get that going, shit of that nature. And then like, okay, because here's the thing. Once you kind of get through the initial, like, what the fuck do I do in this world? You're like, I need X thing for Y reason. How do I get X thing? How do I get X thing? Okay, I can
Okay.
make a farm out of this, or I can go into this area and search and mine for this. And then it just gives like those internal tasks go into I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do this. And now in my Minecraft server, like that I have publicly available for supporters on Patreon, Discord, Ko-Fi, and Twitch. Link in the description, everybody.
Shameless plug.
I have a sky fortress named Dragonstone that I built for having all of those things. And I'm in a tough position right now because I kind of ran out of tasks in my head. And so I'm like, I've got a treasury filled to the brim with all the items I'd ever need that I've been working on getting. And yes, there could still be more. I need to find more goals for myself. And so it's like, it's just,
Yeah.
it's like what, like you can, I'm very much someone who enjoys Minecraft in that regard. And it's always better with friends because then those friends can give you other tests saying, hey, want to help me build this thing? I need X, Y, and Z for it. Go get it.
Okay.
So
I'm about that.
tell you what, next time you go play Minecraft with Pretty Lady, give me like a week or something. And if I haven't done it, remind me next week. I'm going to make you a list of like, this is your checklist you should do in order of things. And then as things go on, they're going to get more vague. They're going to get more open to interpretation, just to kind of ease you into the creativity aspect of it with like that organized chaos that you like.
Yeah, that'll be great. That'll be fantastic. But Pal
On
World.
that, Pal World, yes, Pal World very much has that kind of baked in already, and they kind of like tutorialize it for you to a degree, which is very nice. Because they say, go find these towers, and that forces you to explore the map. Go kill the things in the towers. You're gonna need to do a lot of different shit to make that happen, and there's a bunch of steps and stuff to make that happen. So I think all things considered, we can definitely like play that. That would be a ton of fun to do. Hell, and like it'd be good
Yeah, I'm all about it. It sounds like a lot of fun.
for sure. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for watching the Petty Congo podcast here on HIMediaTV with my illustrious co-host, William Bryant Brock III. Yes, I am dropping the middle name. I know you hate it, and I don't fucking care. Eat me.
I don't. My name is strong, and I like saying it. It's white as heck, but whatever.
Yeah, I know. I know. I remember you being. I remember many a conversation as boys where you were getting tired of being called an Oreo and shit.
Yeah, that's because I struggle the same way that my community does, and they try to take that away from me. Everybody,
Yep.
but whatever.
Go listen to the last podcast, folks. But thank y'all so much for watching. If you want to support the show, y'all know how to do it down in the description. I appreciate y'all, your time and your viewership. Thank you, Will, for faring with me and doing this with me. It was a great way for us to keep reconnecting and also
Absolutely.
to show people how much you shine and how much you do have to offer and as an entertainer. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to talk to me outside of this video, outside of live streams, or just join the community and be a part of it, you can do so at himedia.gg/discord. Discord links there. We'd love to have you. And given the financial situation of the economy right now, I know this is a tall ask, but if you have the scratch to spare, please consider donating and becoming a supporter at HIMedia.gg/tip. All of our perks are serviced through our Discord channel, including early access videos, exclusive videos, and more. Your generosity is a blessing, and $1 a month is a boon to my mental health. Thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate you, and have a great day.